What would you do if you were 20,000 feet in the air, trapped in a falling tail section of a B-17 bomber, with no parachute and no way out? Sounds like a nightmare, right? But for one young gunner during World War II, this was a terrifying reality. Today, we're diving into one of the most incredible survival stories of the war. A tale of courage, luck, and the sheer will to survive. Strap in, because this is Asterisk when a B-17 tail fell with a gunner inside. Asterisk. It's 1943, and the skies over Europe are a battleground. The Allies are sending their mighty B-17 flying fortresses deep into enemy territory to strike at the heart of Nazi Germany. Their target? Bremen, a city crucial to the German war machine. But the Luftwaffe is waiting, and they're not playing nice. Imagine this. You're in a B-17, surrounded by screaming engines and the deafening roar of anti-aircraft fire. Suddenly, German fighters, Bf-109s and Fw-190s, come screaming in like angry hornets. Bullets rip through the fuselage, and the plane shudders under the assault. This is no video game. This is life or death. By the way, if you've ever complained about turbulence on a commercial flight, just remember, these guys didn't even get free peanuts. The first attack is brutal, but the B-17s press on. Then comes the second wave. And that's when things go from bad to worse for one plane in particular, asterisk Rikki Tikki Tavi. Asterisk because when the tail of Rikki Tikki Tavi breaks off, one man is still inside. And he's about to experience the ride of his life, or the end of it. Picture this. You're the tail gunner, huddled in your tiny turret. Suddenly, the plane jerks violently. The tail section, your section, shears off from the rest of the bomber. You're falling, spinning, and there's no way to stop it. No parachute, no escape. Just you, the open sky, and the ground rushing up at 120 miles per hour. But here's the twist. The tail doesn't just plummet. It goes into a wild, spiraling descent, like a sycamore seed caught in a tornado. And somehow, miraculously, the gunner survives the impact. How? Well, let's just say luck was on his side. Or maybe it was something else. On the ground, the Germans are stunned. They can't believe anyone could survive such a crash. But the gunner's ordeal isn't over. He's captured, taken to a POW camp, and treated in a hospital. And let's be honest, if you've just fallen out of the sky in a metal coffin, a hospital bed probably feels like a 5-star hotel. Though I'm guessing the food wasn't exactly Michelin-starred. Months pass. The gunner heals, but he never forgets the fall. And neither do the Germans. They call him the man who fell from the sky, a living legend among the prisoners. But his story isn't just about survival. It's about the unbreakable human spirit. Because even in the darkest moments, there's always a glimmer of hope. And sometimes that's enough to keep you going. By the end of the war, the B-17s had done their job. Bremen was crippled, and the Allies were one step closer to victory. But for the gunner who fell from the sky, the war was over. He returned home, a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Today, the B-17 is a symbol of courage and sacrifice. And stories like this remind us that even in the face of impossible odds, people can and do survive. So the next time you're facing a challenge, remember the gunner who fell from the sky. If he could survive that, you can survive anything. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more incredible tales from history. And tell us in the comments, what would you have done if you were in that tail section? Until next time, keep looking up,